There was legal action taken today against Alaska Airlines after an off-duty pilot is accused of trying to turn off the engines of a plane mid-flight.
3 of the passengers on that flight have signed on to the class action lawsuit. King 5's Cornelius Hawker spoke to the lawyer involved, one of them anyway, about what they're trying to accomplish here. Cornelius.
Steve, Jessica, that lawyer talked a lot about holding Alaska Airlines accountable and preventing something like this from happening again.
We've got the guy that tried to shut the engines down out of the cockpit.
More than a week after an off-duty pilot was accused of trying to crash an Alaska Airlines flight from Everett to San Francisco,
We want law enforcement as soon as we get on the ground and park.
a class action lawsuit has been filed.
I think the public deserves answers.
That's Daniel Lawrence, one of the lawyers behind the suit.
I think the message we're trying to send here is that we're trying to make the skies safer.
Lawrence tells me this lawsuit will help everyone understand how Joseph Emerson was able to fly in the cockpit jump seat.
What the airlines may have done to try to determine whether he in fact met the criteria that are mandated for pilots.
Alaska Airlines has released statements saying how proud and grateful they are for the fast-acting crew that kept the plane in the sky.
The airline did manage to land safely, and they deserve a lot of credit for that.
However, Lawrence says Alaska's lengthy statements leave out some details.
They say they talked to every crew member and that the gate agents and the crew members didn't notice anything amiss. But they don't say what the gate agent and the crew members observed, asked, or were asked to ask to determine whether or not this pilot had not slept in 40 hours, as he later reported, had not taken mushrooms within 48 hours, as he reported, and was not having a mental health crisis, as he reported.
Lawrence believes if direct questions had been asked to determine Emerson's mental state, he wouldn't have been allowed on the plane.
Give that person the opportunity to cry for help while he's on the ground.
I got an updated statement from Alaska. They've received the complaint and are reviewing it. They again stressed how proud and grateful they are of the crew's actions. In the newsroom, Cornelius Hawker, King 5 News.